Hi there beautiful people, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and for today I have something really exciting to share with you guys because Catrice actually came out with 14 new colors from their ICONails collection nail polishes. This is just their regular collection that gets updated and switched out a little bit twice a year, so this is the fall winter 2023 edition. I love doing videos like these. I think this type of video, especially of Catrice polishes, is one of my favorites to record, to work with, to edit and so on. I just really love it so much. One thing that I did notice is that they actually decided to get rid of the square caps that are on these polishes. Weirdly enough, they didn't do so for the other collections that they're coming out with at the moment, so I'm a little bit like, that's not aesthetically pleasing if I put them in my little nail drawer. And every single bottle has a cap and these don't have the square cap, but yeah, it's for a good cause, to reduce plastic and all that jazz. So yeah, let's just get into the swatches. As I mentioned, there are 14 new colors and I have decided to only swatch 13 of these colors with just one coat to show you what it is capable of with just one swipe. There was one color that really needed a second one because I knew it was capable of so much more than just the first sheer coat, but a lot of the colors, as usual, as we already know by Catrice, these polishes are super opaque, really easy to work with. They are vegan, they are cruelty free. I love this brand, seriously. I'm not sponsored or anything like this to make these type of videos. I'm just really a big fan of this brand and I have purchased these colors myself and they go for $2.95 each. So this first one, Silver Star, I just swatched it. It's kind of like a silver with a little touch of gold in it. Then the second one, Cover Me in Gold, is like a pure, very intense gold. It's like one of those warmer gold kind of colors. Keep in mind, even though it's 33 degrees Celsius here while doing this voiceover 2 days before this video goes up, this is the fall winter collection update, so the colors will be a lot more warm, a lot more wintry, fall-like and so on. So do keep that in mind if you are in a similar climate like I am at the moment. It is so hot here, oh my god. I feel like summer is shifting from June towards August, to more of an August September kind of vibe. I don't really like it. I'm already come on people, it's September. I need to get my spooky fall season vibe on. But yeah, that's just a whole other little side rant. Other than that, Cover Me in Gold, it was actually quite opaque within that first coat, so I'm really not disappointed about that at all. Next up, of course, there is a pink, which is Barbie related because that chick is everywhere. I'm a Barbie girl is just your regular medium pink. There's no shimmer in it, no glitter. I would love to have this color with a little bit of a shimmer in there. I don't know. I just think it would make it more unique because this is quite a generic pink color that a lot of different brands have. I do feel like Catrice has come out with a similar pink maybe last year or the year before. I really can't remember, to be honest. But yeah, once again, great quality. It is very opaque within that first coat. Of course, if you really want to apply a second one, be my guest, feel free to do so. There are no rules to nail polish or nail art for that matter. Also, if you have shorter nails, a lot of these polishes will be perfectly fine with just one coat. Just because I have longer natural nails and a free edge, that sometimes peeks through a little bit with sheer polishes, I prefer to give it a second coat, but for the sake of the video and the length of the video mostly, I decided to do one coat for 13 13 out of the 14 polishes. So yeah, next up is actually one I really love. This one is called Deeply in Green, and if you guys have been hanging out with me for the last 5 years that I've been doing YouTube videos, or even before that on my blog, which I still like keep in touch with and share my videos on as well, you know that green is my least favorite color when it comes to nail polishes and stuff like that. But this color is so insanely gorgeous, and with that first coat I really didn't expect it to be this opaque. It is quite similar to the green one that Essence came out with when they switched up their entire nail polish collection. I think it was last year, when there were like 50 new colors that replaced the old like small bottle ones. And the Essence one was like really bad. It was very sheer, very like disappointing. This one on the other hand is so opaque within that first coat that I'm instantly in love with it. Even though it's a green, it's just gorgeous. Next up is called Purple Rain, and it actually almost looks like a black on camera, especially here on the brush, but in real life it really is a beautiful plummy kind of color, kind of like a plummy wine shade. Do keep in mind that if you are going to wear this color for a longer period of time on your natural nails, to use a really good base coat underneath, because dark colors like these, especially pigmented colors like these, can really stain your natural nail plate. So if you want to prevent that and maybe even make your polishes last a longer period of time, definitely wear a good base. But yeah, other than that, it is quite nice. I'd say it's a little patchy within the first coat, but then again, these polishes dry quite fast, especially with the warm weather I'm in at the moment. It's insane. I had to swatch so fast before the polishes would like dry on me while applying them. But let's continue with the next one. This one is called Peach Please. I don't really know if I feel like this is a fall winter color, but it kind of is like a neon pastel peachy tone. But I do think that I can do a really cute like cutesy-ish Halloween design with this one. I'm not sure. Other than that, even though it is a light color, I do really like the pigmentation within that first coat. Let me know what you think. Would you like to see a Halloween design with a color like this? I really feel like it could be a super cute like pumpkin-ish kind of design. I don't know, I'm just like, my mind instantly thinks of designs, color combinations and stuff like that. But you know, that's just me thinking out loud. Then the next color is definitely one of my favorites. This one is called Stargazing. This is the one polish that I decided to do a second coat of on camera because it is so stunning. It's like a very rich, shimmery, like a cobalt blue color. It is so gorgeous. And I swatched that first layer and I was like, I can't live with myself only sharing the first coat of this one because it is so stunning. I love it a lot. It really is one of those colors that is perfect pretty much all year round, but you can do such gorgeous like galaxy-like designs and all that stuff with a color like this. And just look at that second coat. This is just pure perfection. And only for $2.95. I'm like, what? This is such a gorgeous color. I don't know, there's something about it that's just very mesmerizing, magical. I don't know, it's kind of like a dark demon fairy dust or anything like that. I don't know, it's really gorgeous. But yeah, as you can see right here, very shimmery. One thing that I always like to mention is how well these polishes actually remove afterwards. I didn't have any issues with any of the colors. Of course, if you do have like super glittery, like chunky glittery polishes, those are always a little bit more difficult to remove because of the chunky glitter. But other than that, like all of the colors from this new collection update, I didn't have any issues removing them or anything like that. Next up is called Plummy Yummy. It is just a nice regular medium purple. Nothing crazy about it, no glitter, no shimmer, just a nice creamy one, which always has a place in my heart, to be honest. I love purples as well. I don't know, I love so many colors, but I love purples, pinks, blues, stuff like that, anything glittery, but I can really appreciate a good creamy color too, and this one was pretty opaque within that first coat. Sometimes purples can be a little bit difficult to get them fully opaque, they can be a little streaky. This one wasn't perfectly like streakless either, but it was quite decent for that first coat. Next up is called Pink Matters. I think that this is my least favorite color from their collection update, and that's just because it is so sheer and it is in one of those old-fashioned kind of pink tones. I don't know, colors like these always remind me of my aunt, and nothing like bad about my aunt, she's like the sweetest person ever, but it's just very old-fashioned to me and it just doesn't suit my skin tone either. But it is a nice, I'd say decent pink shimmery polish, kind of pearlescent, and I don't know if it is something for me. I don't know, I might even use this as a topper on top of a more opaque pink polish. That would pretty much work out better for me. And sorry if you hear any background noises, I actually have a couple of my windows open and it is in the middle of the day, so there are a lot of like trucks driving by, like stuff like that. So if you hear anything like that, I'm really sorry about it, but I'm sweating my balls off here doing this voiceover and it is so hot. Oh my god, I'm just not made for weather like this. Like, come on people, I'm Dutch. I live here in the Netherlands because the climate doesn't usually go anything above 25 degrees Celsius and I just can't deal with the hot weather. But speaking of something cool, this one is called Elsa's Favorite. It kind of reminds me of an older polish by Catrice or maybe Essence, I'm not quite sure, but I really wasn't disappointed with the first coat and how opaque it actually looked. But I do think it would be really beautiful to top that one on top of this polish, which is called I don't even know how to pronounce it, but you can read the name on the screen. And it is a really nice, like minty, icy blue. Once again, I really wasn't disappointed within that first coat, but it definitely needs a second one in my opinion. It is quite a light shade, so I pretty much expected it to need a second layer. But yeah, other than that, a really lovely color. Definitely a color you can wear outside of the fall-winter season as well. But definitely let me know what you think about these colors so far. Are there any that you feel like you're gonna pick up yourself? Oh, by the way, I usually tend to get my Catrice polishes at my local Dutch drugstore, but you can also order them online at boozyshop.com or .nl depending where you are. They do ship pretty much worldwide. I'm not quite sure if they really do like full on worldwide, but they ship to so many different countries and they're actually located very near to where I live as well, so support your local businesses. But yeah, if you are always struggling to get your hands on Catrice polishes, definitely check out their web store. They really have nice customer service too, so if you have any questions you can always send them an email or chat with them or anything like that. So yeah, just putting it out there because I always get so many questions on like, or comments saying like I can't ever get my hands on any of these polishes. So yeah, that's just a little like extra something I wanted to put in here. But yeah, next up, which is already done swatching, this one is called Say It in Red. It is an orangey shimmery red, like an orangey undertone red. So if you're into tones like that, definitely check that one out. It was perfectly opaque within that first coat and I was really impressed with that. I was a little disappointed that I didn't add like a blue undertone red in this update as well, because those are usually really perfect for Christmas season. Then next up, this one is called Love It or Leave It. It is a very muted down, kind of like a eucalyptus leaf kind of color, or at least that is what it reminds me of. I think this one is really beautiful to combine with a soft, like dusty rose pink. I love that combination. Maybe even use this as a base and add some cute like hand painted roses on top. I think that would be really pretty. Once once again, it is pretty much 90% opaque within that first coat. It is a nice creamy color, no glitter or shimmer or anything like that. And yeah, even though it is a green, it is a muted dusty kind of green, which is something I do really like. Then the 14th and final color, this one is called You Are Very Cute. I think this color is perfect all year round, but especially very cozy and cute looking in fall and winter. I always imagine myself wearing a color like this, like sitting in front of my open fire and just drinking hot chocolate with like those tiny marshmallows on top and stuff like that. I think it's a really gorgeous color. It's just a little bit on the warmer side, so if you're not into that, I'd say skip it, but pigmentation is once again very good for just one coat. And yeah, this was pretty much my entire new video. I am definitely sweating my balls off, even though this is a fall winter collection update, but the weather out here is insane. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what colors you are getting yourself. Maybe you've already gotten some yourself. Let me know. I'm really curious about that. But thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. And as usual, I hope to see you in my next video as well.